Alrighty everyone, welcome to another DaVinci Resolve tutorial on this channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can turn your horizontal videos into vertical TikTok format videos like this one in few steps. So let's go for this. Okay, so as DaVinci Resolve is already running, first thing we want to do is input all of the media we want to work with. So in my case I will click on this icon, but of course you also can go towards the media and here find all of the footage or sources you simply want to use, but I prefer to go through cut and then click on this one, the import media. Thanks what I can simply search what I want in the small normal Windows browser to which I'm already used to. So in my case, for purpose of this video, I will use those three clips. The first one will be used for simple vertical video with the subtitles, and for the second one I will show you how to, for example, edit your stream clip into the TikTok format video easily. So I will click on open. And I can click on change as we did not set anything for the video yet. So now what I prefer to do is set up all of the sources that I'm going to use in the cut. So for the first video I'm going to show you, I will simply drag and drop this webcam video towards my timeline. So I will drag and drop it. And as you can see, it will easily be opened already in the timeline. And as I said already, the first one I want to have webcam only, and I will also add subtitles. For this I will simply click on timeline actions at the left and I will click on add subtitle track like this, and now new subtitle track was added. I will click on this track and here at the right I will simply click on create captions. Thanks this I simply added text about my video. Now I just want to make it longer so it will be during the whole duration of my clip. And of course, as you can see, it for now saying subtitle, but all of this will be changed during this video. So now we got all of the sources we want to use for this video in our timeline, our video clip and the subtitles. Now I'm going to set up the project settings. For this I will click on this screw at the bottom right, so this one, and here I'm going to set the timeline resolution towards the top and I will click on custom. And as I want it to have in the TikTok resolution, it will be in 1080 to 1920. Everything else can be set as it is, the playback frames the 60, and the rest you can keep as it is. I will click on save, and as you can see, we can already see on our preview how it would look like. Now we are going towards the edit, and here once again we can see our timeline with the subtitles and our clip. As I can see that the clip is not perfectly centered, I will click on the clip and I will click on inspector at the top right in case I don't have opened yet this window. So click on inspector and here I can play with the zoom. I will drag to the right for the zoom in, drag to the left for the zoom out, but in my case of course I want to keep it on 1 because I want to have it from the top to the bottom as it was in the original video. Now I want to play with the position. I don't want to play with the Y position because this would move the picture to the bottom and to the top. So I want to keep this one at the 0, but I will play with the X position and I will simply drag the position of the image a little bit to the left. Just like this. I don't want to play with rotation, anchor points, pitch or yaw. I will simply keep that as it is, and I don't want to play with cropping as well. So basically what I want to do now is to edit the clip because I don't want all length of this clip. So in my case it's something like this. Like this one. So as you can see there is a lot of quiet space. So I will click before this video and I will click on S, what is split. I will delete this part of the video and then I will click behind when I say this, so like this one. You see, I will just keep my timeline there, or I can even click that. I will click once again on S for split the clip. In case you don't have this set up yet, you can go towards the top left DaVinci Resolve, keyboard customization, and you will simply find there split clip. And you will simply set it up for whatever key you want it to have. So in my case it's S. As I said, I once again will cut it and I will simply delete this clip. I can delete the subtitles as well. Okay, so now as we already cropped the image, we want to play with the subtitle. Before you will anything add, edit, write or whatever, you will go towards the track at the top right and you will set up everything what you want regarding your captions. So what font you want to use, what font face. In my case I'm going with the bold. What size? Depends of course whether you want to create subtitles for single words or for the all sentences. As in my case it's going to be just 1-2 words, I can increase it toward the like 70, let's say 75 I guess. I will scroll down, here you can set up the alignment, everything, the stroke, I will click on black like this, stroke at least 3 in my case, yep, I can set it to 3, and here you can set up many more things like transform, drop shadow, background and many more. But in my case I'm okay with this font, with this size and with this stroke. One thing what I want to do is where the subtitles actually will be, I want to put them a little bit lower. So I will go towards the captions, I will click on those subtitles and I will click on customize captions. And here, as I will scroll down, I can set up the position of the subtitle. As I want to put them lower, I will simply change only the Y coordinates. So I will drag it to the left. And as you can see, it's actually going lower and lower. So in my case, I want to have the subtitles in this high, and now I can actually play what the subtitles are saying. So here at the audio track, you can see where I'm starting to say something. So I can simply drag the left side of the subtitles and bring it towards this line, and then I will simply cut it there in the middle, as after this, I'm saying this one. So here I'm saying like, and here later I'm saying this one. So I will cut it right there and I will simply rewrite the caption. So like, and then I'm going here with this one, and I want to do this one in the yellow color. So I can simply select the text and then choose the color and choose, for example, this one yellow. I will click on OK, and now when I will play the clip like this one, as you can see, we already added the subtitles towards the clip, and we also made some of the text white, some of the text yellow. In case you would like to color only part of your text, you can also select just part that you want to color. So I will highlight the one, and I will once again click on color and choose white. Okay, and now as you can see, this is yellow and one is white. Now we can check the old clip like this one. And yeah, this is exactly what we wanted to create. So in case you would like to create some clip like this, you can follow the steps from this video. And now of course we want to render this video. I'm not going to play with the color correction or anything like this for this one. This is really just simple tutorial how you can edit your videos or your clips into simple TikTok videos with the captions like this. So for the render, you want to go towards the deliver, and here you will set up everything. So file name will be like this one, location I will simply choose this one, format I will choose the MP4, encoder auto, resolution 1080 to 1920, this is exactly what we want, frame rate is fine. And as we added additional subtitles towards this video, you want to open those subtitle settings and you will click on export subtitles, and you want to click on burn into the video. Thanks this, when you will render the video, those subtitles will be actually burned, aka inputted straight into your video. Now I will click on add to render queue, and I can simply click on render. So now the final video looks like this one. And of course I could also play with the font, with the size, with the position or whatever else, but for the quick tutorial I think it's just okay. Okay, so this was the easy process in case you would like to create a TikTok clip from your webcam only with the addition of some subtitles. Now I'm going to show you another process, and this one will be how you can turn your gaming clip, for example from your stream, into the TikTok. That means at the top will be your webcam, at the bottom your gameplay, and maybe it will be separated with some kind of overlay. So for this one I will simply delete everything we got there because I don't need this webcam anymore and I don't need subtitles as well. So I will delete this one, and now once again I'm starting at the cut and I want to drag into timeline everything I want to use. So in my case it will be my gameplay. I will put it into the first video track. This will basically capture my gameplay, but I need to add one more layer of this to actually capture my webcam. For this I will once again drag and drop my gameplay towards this video track. As you can see, we got already in first and second video track my gameplay, and now I want to put my overlay above, so like this. For this clip I will not add any subtitles, but of course you can combine it with everything I showed you previously. Now I will also make a little bit longer this overlay, and I will go towards the edit. Here as you can see, we got all of our gameplays together with my overlay at dgabani, okay? So now what we want to do, as you could see, I inputted my gameplay here twice. What means we got our audio doubled. Therefore, we want to mute one of those two audio tracks. Doesn't matter which one, I can mute, for example, this one. Thanks this, now this clip can simply sound normally. As you can see, normal volume, not overboosted, simply as it was straight on the stream. Now we of course want to make sure that we have aligned all of those video tracks in the right order. Therefore, what we want to have at the top is at the top. What means our overlay is at the top. This is what we wanted. This one would be our webcam and this one our gameplay. Now we want to cut our webcam. As you can see at this small preview, our webcam is at the right side. What we want to do now is basically click on this upper video track and we will go towards the inspector at the top right, and we will simply change the X coordinates of the video to drag the webcam into the preview. So I will drag it towards the left and voila, here is our webcam. Now I want to drag the zoom towards the right. I will move it a little bit more and I will now drag the zoom towards the right to zoom in. Like this, I will play with this so my webcam can be centered into the preview. So like this, let's say. And now I will drag the Y position so I can bring the webcam to the top. Like this. Okay, so as you can see, our webcam is already set. But now when I will play the clip, as you can see, we can only see the part of the image below, what of course we don't want to. So we'll keep this video track selected. And now what you want to do is scroll down, and here as you can see the cropping, you can crop the video from the right, from the left. So if I will crop it from the right, as you can see, it will disappear. But in my case, I want to crop it from the bottom, so I will drag this one and voila. Perfectly cropped, and now we can see also the gameplay at the bottom, which of course yet is not set. So I will click on the second video track, and once again I'm going to the top and I will zoom out a little bit. So I will zoom out, I will set up the Y coordinate like this, and now as I see that there are black borders at the top and bottom, I can simply zoom in a bit once again. In the end it can look like this, and voila, our clip is prepared to be rendered. Of course, in case your clip is not yet cropped properly, you can click anywhere you want and you can once again simply split the tracks, delete for example the start of the track, and simply let's say that we want to end the clip here. I will once again click on S and delete the end of those videos as well. Remember, in case you don't have selected any of the track, in case you will split your tracks with the S, you will simply split all of the tracks below. In case you will select one of the tracks and you will click on S, this will simply split only this one track that you just have selected. Okay, but in my case, let's say that it was just okay. Let's say that we want to delete all of those ends. And now once again, we are going simply to render the video. So we are going towards the deliver, set up the name. So clutch, there it is where we want to render. All of those stays as it was before, and add to render queue. Now we will simply click on render. And voila, in case you want to make some TikToks from your gameplay or capturing anything from your podcasts or anything like this, you can do it easily in few seconds, just as you saw in this video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this video. Really hope you found it what you were looking for. Hope you are good and video fine. Thanks for watching and all of the support, and see you all next time.